I'm Andy Johnson, welcome to Advertising Week Europe. Now, our next guest, I don't think would mind if I refer to him as a video games geek, and a very successful one at that too. His name is Andy Wafer. He's the CEO of Pixel Toys. You don't mind being referred to as a video games geek?
Absolutely.
It's a good job, because I've said that already, haven't I? Now, tell me about the session you've been at. It's been England is Creative.
Yeah.
What did you get from it, and what did you feel about it?
Well, the panel I was on was really about how small companies like my company, Pixel Toys, are working with large companies to create new creative experiences, trying to work off each other's niches and benefits to create something that's new and innovative.
And tell me how that does work with your company. You're based in Leamington Spa, you employ about 25 people, am
That's
I right?
Right, yeah.
So how does it work then? I mean, because this is quite unusual for you, isn't it, to come to one of these sort of events where there are quite a lot of the big players in advertising here?
Yeah, well, I think as our business grows, we're more and more interested in working with brands advertising in our products, whether it's literally straight ads or incorporating them into our games. Our revenue models in the video games industry are changing month to month. A few years ago, it was predominantly made up through people making purchases or buying games, but now around 50% of our revenue actually comes from in-game advertising. So it's certainly something I want to explore and look at how we can work together to make products more successful commercially, so we can go on to fund and do bigger and better creative things.
Now, I know that Caroline Norbury from Creative England sort of chaired the event, and she'd been telling us this afternoon that basically there's a lot of talent out there, like yours, in places that maybe some people might not be looking for it, say like, I don't know, Leamington or some of the smaller towns around the country. Have you found that? Has it been frustrating for you? Have you had to really push to get yourselves known, or have people come to you?
Well, I think the games industry is quite interesting in the way that it's kind of grown up over the last 20 years in the UK. There's kind of hot spots around, places like Guildford, places like Dundee in the north, Manchester and Liverpool. Leamington Spa is a hotbed. There's around 30 companies in just a 10-mile radius. It's one of the most dense clusters of video games companies in the UK. But from that, we've been able to gain a little bit of reputation. But, you know, saying that, still, I mean, London is obviously at the centre for industry in the UK. It's a huge machine, and sometimes it's difficult to get the inward investment that we need into our products in order to make them very successful.
So hopefully today and this week is a shop window for you, isn't it? Because you're seeing the advertisers, they're hopefully going to realise what a big market there could be in the games industry for them.
I think it's huge. I mean, certainly we know mobiles, there's millions of mobile games around the world. People are more and more engaging with mobiles. We understand the audience, and we're able to really target those people very efficiently and effectively to provide adverts that are relevant to them. So I certainly hope so. I certainly think that we can build greater relationships with brands, with advertisers going forward, to ensure that we can really make the best of that.
And what's next in line for your company? You've got some exciting news coming up.
Well, actually, we're releasing our game Warhammer 40,000 Freeblade on Google Play Store for the first time this week on Wednesday. That's really exciting. And we're continuing to do more experiments in different areas. We're looking at doing stuff with VR, which is certainly really cool and actually really relevant, I think, for advertising in particular.
So coming to this sort of event has been really worthwhile for you, and hopefully for the people who've seen you as well.
Yeah, I hope so. I'd certainly like to make an impression. Time's going to tell. I'm certainly going to check out the rest of today and see who I can meet and interact with.
Of course, the catchline was England is creative. Is it?
England is an amazingly creative country. The whole of the UK is creative. We consistently punch above our weight in producing some of the best video games in the world. And I think that we are on a mission to continue doing that and be ambitious in what we try to deliver and achieve.
Well, look, thanks very much for joining us. Best of luck and good luck with the launch very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. And I think some people were so excited they actually walked in front of the camera there to actually see what Andy's company are doing. You don't have to do that. You can go straight online to our website, have a look at what's happening there, and obviously follow Andy's progress. And if you want to get involved in the conversation, don't forget it's #AWEurope.